here today to sell you two things. Same pan, different size. So we have the red copper frying pan. It's like weird, it's like we just talked about this, right? So we have a 12-inch pan right here on the left. As you can see, it's much bigger than our 10-inch pan, and the 10-inch pan on the right. First of all, I want to ask you guys, are you guys having a good morning? You guys doing good today? You worried that Donald Trump's going to be our next president? I am a little. But we're not here to talk about elections, are we? We're here to talk about one thing, and that's a great frying pan that's going to last you well over time. So there's a problem today, and our problem today is we have dingy, cast iron, stainless steel, very expensive frying pans on our market that are ridiculously priced, that don't last very long, need to get replaced, and are going to have food sticking to it constantly. So what our solution is to that is a ceramic copper infused frying pan with a non-stick, non-scratch layered coating on it with a lifetime replacement guarantee of only $29.99 for a 12-inch, $19.99 for a 10-inch. That's a pretty hard deal. So what I want to show you next is a demonstration. I actually decided to cook scrambled eggs on the frying pan versus a cast iron frying pan. So you go to the next slide. So these are our starting pans. We have our cast iron on the left and our beautiful, nice and big red copper on the right. And now this is with no butter, no oil, no pan, nothing to help a non-stick surface. This is just raw pan on scrambled egg. So you go to the next slide, please. So I decided to take pictures in steps. So this is our initial smellage of scrambled egg on each pan. At first it looks like nothing different. You're like, okay, these guys are showing me a bunch of goop on a pan, right? But the next slide is going to show you that when I try to flip it with a fork, I use a fork for two reasons. A, it's going to scratch your pan. And B, it's not going to be as flat as a nice little spatula. So when you're using a fork, you're going to get some dimension with your egg. I just want to show you the difference. So you go to this one. Look at that. That's just one flip. I couldn't even flip the one on the left. And you can see it's already sticking and looking nasty. I don't want to heat that egg on the left. I want to heat the egg on the right, that non-stick, perfect flip, no issues. Then you go to the next slide. So then I have a little video demonstration of me showing the transfer from the pan to the plate to show you how easily it slides off the red copper and how it doesn't so much on the iron. No, you don't need that. So it looks a little too vertical, so it's hard to see, but I turned it sideways and none of it came off. I had to bang the pan like 6 times really hard on my countertop just to get any egg off the pan. And that's huge. I have to literally harm my pan, and you see the difference with the copper pan. It slides right off. And that's the non-stick layer that's going right into it. Look, no effort, I didn't even bake anything. And look at the residue on there. These little dots are just leftover pieces of egg that got stuck in spots. That's not stuck there, that's literally just pieces of egg. Where the one on the left is, that's nasty. I'm not eating that, look at that. And then you go to the next slide. And that's the aftermath. So again, I took a little light cloth and wiped it down. Now if I told you I didn't do anything with this pan and it's a brand new, untouched pan, you believe me, look at that. That's impeccable. But the one on the left, I don't think I could sell you on that. I don't think you'd believe me if I said I've never used that pan in my life. And look at the difference. This is the copper one, this is the cast iron. I'm not eating that egg. No way, no how. So we go to the next slide. So now what is the red copper pan exactly? Some specifics. We have the 12-inch and the 10-inch pan again. And it's got a non-stick layer on each frying pan, and that's the science behind the whole entire. I don't need cooking oil, I don't need ham, I don't need butter. That's what's keeping your egg and your frying and your breakfast goods, whatever you want to cook on it, not stick to the pan. So we have our customer testimonials. So the proof is in the pudding, guys. These are all 5 stars across the board, taken from Amazon, Target, Bed Bath & Beyond. They're all great reviews. I've noticed that about, out of like 180 reviews per website, our pan averages a 4.3 rating. And to me, that's great. Because in my opinion, if I go home and I love a product, I'm not going online to review it. But if I hate a product and I'm going online, I'm going to review about it. You better believe it. So that's good, considering that most of the time, people aren't going to leave good reviews for products in the first place, yet we still manage to hold that 4.3 threshold. So it makes it worth a lot. So it's durable. It's got a lasting coating. The coating isn't going to run off you on the first coat like the other competitors like Gotham Steel. The Gotham Steel pans have terrible ratings because it does not do as it's advertised on its website. The non-stick pan does not last, and it's got a 90-day money-back guarantee, where our frying pan has a lifetime replacement guarantee. No questions asked. If you don't like your product, we'll replace it, no problem. It's a more heat-efficient metal. So that's the big difference between copper and a steel or cast iron pan. Copper conducts heat better than iron does. So your pan's going to get hotter quicker, it's going to retain heat easier because it has better heat efficiency, and now that's science. It's not even a marketing tactic, that's just pure raw science. It's a richer metal, and you're going to get a more even cook on whatever you decide to cook. It's dishwasher safe. It's a huge starting point. Most copper pans aren't dishwasher safe. It's going to be reactive with your detergent used in your dishwasher, not with our science at our copper pan. And it's oven safe up to 500 degrees. So if you do want to bake something in our pan, I know most people would rather not, but it'll last 500 degrees. I'm not cooking anything at 500 degrees, at most 425. So we can go to the next one. So what our offer is. So typically, we're going to do a 35% profit margin, 13 per unit for our 10-inch pan, for our wholesale price, and our suggested retail price, $19.99. 12-inch pan, 35% profit margin again, $19.50 unit, $29.99. However, we know Walmart loves the lowest prices. We know that they want to give their customers the highest satisfaction through a higher price. So we're going to take, through a lower price, sorry. So we're going to take a hit, and we're going to offer it at a 45% profit margin to you guys, wholesaling at $11 per unit, and then $16.50 per unit for the 12-inch pan. Now that's huge, because that gives you a lot of room to play around with the actual price of your product and get you more people into your store, but that's not where I'm going to stop it. We're going to do a 3-month exclusivity during the holiday season every year. And now that's huge, because we do most of our sales during the holiday season. It's when we run the most ads, when we run the most commercials. It's when people see our product the most, and it makes a great gift. A lot of the reviews I read online, people were saying how they're going to refer it to their children, or their children's friends, their family, and people at work. When I was cooking, my dad saw me cooking, and he said, Chris, don't even get me a gift for Christmas, just give me that frying pan. Makes a great gift, and people are going to love it. And we also noticed that your current profit margin is 25.96% overall across the board. And if we're offering at a 45% profit margin, that puts you 19% above what you're currently at. So there's only room for you to make money. Go to the next slide. So our product placement. So we want it in 4 areas. We want it in your dairy. This is where your eggs and all your breakfast meats are going to be. We want it right there because a big issue today with running advertisements is that a lot of us millennials, the younger kids, we're not watching TV 24/7. We're going to be on Netflix, we're going to be on our computer, we're going to be on social media, we're going to be playing video games, whatever you prefer. We're not going to get the advertisements we put on TV. So what we want to do is we want to set up LCD, HD TV displays running our commercial constantly next to our frying pans, and all those costs we will pay for. That's no out-of-pocket expense at Walmart. And we also would like to set up on our initial entry into your Walmart stores, we want to set up little cooking stations where we can actually physically display, because words only do so much. You won't really believe me unless I can actually show you. So again, that will be paid for by us and done by us. So again, we're going to have you buy your eggs, your cooked meats, fresh meats. We want to buy the checkouts because we want people to see it. Not everyone's going to see the commercials. We want everybody to see it as they go to pay. And we'll have some in the cookware. The truth is, people don't buy new cookware all that often. You're going to buy one pan and you want it to last for life. That's the expectation. So you're not going to be constantly going to the cookware department every single day when you go shopping. But you will be going for your milk, your eggs, your bacon, all that. That has to get restocked constantly, especially if you live in my house. Then you go to the next slide. So lastly, I just want to thank Walmart for the time and consideration. Any opportunity for entry of our product into your store would be greatly appreciated, and I'd be very happy to take any questions and can we get an order today.
The prices that you mentioned, is that only going to be for our store?
Yes, correct.
The reduction in price?
Yep. We're not going to offer 45% profit margin to any other store.
Can you go up and throw some on
Yeah, of course. I'm willing to negotiate in any way, shape, or form to get the price even lower for you so we can get a lower sales price to our customers.
How many units do you have in inventory right now?
Right now I have, I would say about, well, since the holiday season we're going to ramp up production more often than not, so we're going to have about anywhere from 5 to 10 million. I mean, we sell these like crazy. They go through wildfire. This is one of Telebrands' most successful item, top 5, no debate.
So can you put our name against that entire allotment? Because if we're going to do this with you.
Of course, absolutely, again.
How many stores are you putting in? Would you like to put
I put it in every single store, all 6,000 in America.
6,000. How many do you want to put in per store?
However many you're willing to take.
How many do you think we need?
I'd say per store, we could start off with like a nice little sample size of like 200. I'm sure it will sell like wildfire. Walmart's the largest retailer in the world. Anything they go through inventory very quickly.
So you want 200 per
200 to start, take our numbers from there. see where it sells, where it doesn't, and then we allocate it as necessary.
And how many would you put on the floor, and how many of the 200, and how many would you put in inventory?
For the store, how many would I put in inventory? I put as many as I can fit, as much shelf space as you're willing to give me in your store as possible. Because again, this is going to sell. This stands out. When you have your other black and steel pans, they don't stand out. They have a black bottom. They're hanging on a rack. You look at them, they're unappealing. But this one's got a red back. It's got the orange. It stands out. And you're going to have this exclusive advertising with it just being a standout item alone. So I guarantee you, this is going to catch everyone's eye that walks by it, and they're going to be more willing to buy that.
Hold on a second. So we're only going to give you 2 locations. Which 2 would you prioritize?
I would prioritize. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure. I guess I would go down south because you have more farms down south, you have more dairy production down south. I mean, that's where you're going to get most of your eggs, most of your farmland. So I guess if anybody were going to buy it, it's going to be the people with the most of that product. Because again, when it's advertised on the commercials, the first thing you're noticing is a scrambled egg there. Everyone's going to flock to what they think it's going to work for. And I don't think many people are going to use this in their oven. More people prefer to have like a crock pot, to use stuff like that, like a square pan, which we also do offer. We do offer a square pan. But if I had to say anywhere, it's going to be where there's most farmland.
So I was really meaning between dairy, meat, the front of the store.
Okay.
So if you wanted to.
I keep it by dairy, by the eggs.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you get 2. What would the other
Oh,
one?
and then meats, for sure. I would scrap the cookware, because again, you're not going to go to the cookware. I went to the cookware aisle once in my life. And that's it. Probably never will, I can't cook. But I go to get milk for my mom all the time. I go to pick up eggs for my mom all the time. I go to pick up bacon for my family all the time. Constantly. So I know people are going to go there and see that more often than not. Because those are going to be your perishable goods that you're going to need to replace on a basis. I know everybody eats breakfast, at least I do. Everyone's going to need to go there to get new eggs sometime, new bacon sometime. I mean, these are huge items. People love them. So of course you're going to be able to see your pan.
Why is it an extra? What is it? $550 for the larger one?
Because it costs more to produce the larger one for a few reasons. I mean, A, it's bigger, so obviously more materials needed. Copper is a very, very expensive material. So what we do to try to reduce our price is we infuse it with ceramic. It keeps the price lower, affordable, but again, nonetheless, copper's still going to be expensive. So it's going to cost us more. I mean, just look at it. It's much bigger, it's got the handle and everything, it's going to cost more for us to make this. So it's going to cost more to get a profit.
So it's going to take up more space in the store, but at the same profit margin.
At the same profit margin, sure, you're right. So I guess maybe we can negotiate on a higher profit margin for the larger one, because to make up for the fact that the shelf space.
Now, is it possible to do a bundle deal? Like if I want to get both those pans at the same time?
As a consumer,
Yes.
that's up to Walmart. That's not my choice. I'm going to sell it to them in a bundle for a discount if they want. I'm going to sell it to them at a lower price per day. But if they want to take the hit on their profits and offer that discount, that's on them, not me.
Since you said that you want us to put our pans in the breakfast style has no fridge. There's no shelves to put that in.
Right, so
It's just
Right. So when I went to Walmart, I noticed that they had like pies in their bakery section with these like individual little holders for their pies. And I took the pan, I put it right up next to it, and it fit perfectly. You could just place those all around. You could set up a little, like I said, the TV display, and set up a rack right there in the middle. There's so much extra floor room space just chilling right there that can be used. So we think if we put this there, it'll definitely sell. And make good use of your floor space without taking up any space, pre-existing space on your shelves.
You said you're putting it in like the dairy aisle with like the eggs and like
Yep.
bacon and stuff like that. So like what if like there's like a lot of consumers that are like vegan or vegetarian, don't really like, go towards the eggs or the bacon, like how are you
Right,
gonna-
it's true, but Walmart does offer organic eggs, they offer organic bacon, they offer vegan variations of all these meats and eggs I'm going over. And all the vegans I know eat those organic kinds, those kinds that they are all able to eat. So nonetheless, they're still going to need to go there to get their breakfast. Because again, it's not like vegans don't eat breakfast. So they're going to go there and see their eggs, see the pan, and buy the pan.
We have 6,000 stores that we want to get into.
Right.
If you're so willing to drastically keep reducing your prices, how are you going to remain profitable?
World's largest retailer. If anything's going to sell, it's going to sell in Walmart. Now, I know it seems like I'm taking a big loss in a lot of areas, but when you're bringing it to one of the most profitable corporations in America, these are gonna sell like wildfire. Sure, I might not make that much money in every single one. Production cost isn't that expensive, still expensive nonetheless. If you sell 100 in one store, but only 10 in one store, I'm gonna make more on the 100 even if I offer it at a discount. So that's not.
How are you going to prevent other competitors with the 3-month exclusivity during the holiday season?
I don't really understand.
You're offering 3-month exclusivity to Walmart during the holiday season, but you're going to have competitors with inventory. So how are you going to prevent that?
So when I advertise during the holiday season, I'm going to exclusively put a big stamp only found at Walmart. People are going to trust the product they see the most. People are going to trust the products that their peers review the most. No one's going to buy the substitute. Gotham Steel, they offer a 9.5-inch pan at the same price. They offer an 11.5-inch pan at the same price. However, we're getting it to Walmart at a cheaper price. People buy what's least expensive for them. And you're getting more bang for your buck anyways. It's a bigger frying pan for typically the normal price, but consumers are getting it at a lower price.
Good job.